Hey everybody, Chris Bello here. Just got an appointment to appointment. Sometimes it's crazy. Things are running pretty close, like meetings. I just got off a Zoom call with 5 other people, I think. And we're all integral to these transactions. It's me, another agent who's a co-listing agent on a couple of properties, a seller. The title company had 2 reps. It was this lady and her assistant, and also a new lender who's going to help with this. Basically, we have all these deals under contract. There's a couple of issues. We're not able to get these closed because the current lender on the loans is charging multiple early release fees, where basically instead of just $30,000, like the seller would have to pay way more to get out of these contracts before whatever the term was or whatever. So I don't know. It's a lot of these random little details, but this new lender seems very comfortable and confident that if we refinance the entire loan, we can piecemeal these off without all those fees, sell a couple of these, and then they would hold the loan for the other properties. And so in any case, I feel more comfortable that we'll have a little solution here, but she said we may need 5 weeks and then push for 4. Some of these deals were supposed to close like last week, 2 weeks ago. We've already been extending them a little bit. So a little bit stressful. I had honestly kind of given up and thought we were going to have to terminate and let everyone know. So I had been, delaying letting all the agents know, because that was like the news that I didn't want to have to break to them. But I'm super excited to have better news today that we do have a light at the end of the tunnel if we're able to get people to wait. And in any case, that was good news. It's a beautiful day outside. I am driving to get lunch with a real estate investor who I've met a couple of times at events, but I haven't really ever connected with very long or like at a deeper level. So we're gonna get lunch, just catch up, talk real estate, see how we can work together, how we can help each other out, and maybe just have a great conversation. You know, you never know what's gonna come out of these types of meetings. I just make it a point now to connect with people, whether it be on a podcast or whether it be in person, over lunch, over coffee, because these connections and relationships can really lead to amazing things if you kind of just follow the path and stay curious, ask the right questions, that kind of thing. So in any case, heading up there, about a 30-minute drive to where we're meeting. Again, if you've been following my videos and stuff, I put my house up for sale, which is close to downtown. I would have been about 10 minutes from this place, but now my parents, I'm at their house while my house sells. It's completely empty. My parents live a little further southwest Houston, so everything's far again, but I can't complain about having home cooked dinner. You know, I got to take advantage of that, because once I'm gone again to the next place, the next chapter, I'm on my own in terms of finding meal prepped places or making my own food, that kind of thing. But yeah, check out this day. Look how awesome it is. And this time yesterday, I was at Skydive Spaceland. I was actually doing some skydives. I did 2, because the weather was just like this. No clouds, blue skies, super pretty. But in any case, let's go. Okay, we just met up, just ate. We ate outside. Nice day out. We talked about a lot of real estate stuff, his business, what they outsource, VAs, callers, deals that they're doing, their goals, things like that. I talked about some of those, some of the challenges that I'm facing as well for scaling up and staying consistent and getting business consistently. Really did enjoy that conversation. We talked for about an hour, and now I've got to show a house at 2 o'clock to a friend who is actually an accountability partner. And we've been doing calls for a couple of months now, every 2 weeks. And I know he's bought deals from other realtors before, but I guess he asked me to show him this house this time. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna show him the house, maybe help him run some numbers. And I'm sure he's gonna want to make an offer or something like that. So looking forward to it, seeing how I can help. And then we're gonna meet up after we look at the house. We're supposed to do an accountability call at 4 or 5 p.m. today in any case. So we're gonna go over to a coffee shop or someplace nearby, and we're gonna do our accountability session in person, because we've been doing it online since March or something with COVID. So anyway, let's go do that. This is the place that I ate at, Dish Society. Cool place in the Heights, really good. Recommend you check it out. I'm sitting over here at Toot Suite or Tout Suite, I don't know how to pronounce it, but we're over here on Commerce Street. Sun's starting to set. Beautiful day out still. I always keep saying that on these vlog videos, but it has been really beautiful. And I actually just met up with an accountability friend. We just met here for about an hour, and then I answered a couple of emails before packing things up and calling it a day for now. Had to send a couple of emails on those deals to let everyone know, hey, I apologize, they haven't closed yet. We're still running into those issues. Here's the situation. Here's the plan forward. We think we have a way to close. Can you please talk to your buyer and see if we can get this thing worked out for them to wait another 3 or 4 weeks? 4 to 5 weeks, sorry, instead of 3 to 4 weeks, plus holidays and stuff coming up. But the really cool thing that happened was last week, I did a call with someone who was interested in selling their house. He mentioned he was interviewing agents. There were a couple people he was going to be talking with. And I confidently put on my story, I confidently assumed, I was like, they already picked me, they just don't know it yet. And it sounds cocky and it sounds like I have an ego issue, but I assure you, it is confidence in myself, in my abilities, in my sales skills, in my presentation, in what I know, in what I've learned, in my, my drive, my work ethic. I'm confident, and I feel like that projects to people. And so that's why I said, they picked me already, they just don't know it. And of course, I just see the message here today, because I followed up earlier. I said, hey, it's Thursday. We spoke last Friday. It's almost been a week. Yeah, that was last Friday, and now is the 12th. So it's almost been a week. And I just asked, hey, how's your week going? Any questions on the stuff I sent over? Hey, Chris, sorry for just now getting back to you. My wife and I chatted a few times and decided that we would certainly like to work with you, assuming you're also interested. And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm interested. Why would I turn business down, But I'm really appreciative that they're reaching out to me, but I'm also confident. Another thing too, is that they had, during the call with him, he asked, how's the commission structure? Is that negotiable? Would you be willing to do any kind of discount? And I mentioned in my presentation, this is an objection that I heard, an objection handler that I heard on a podcast. There are agents that negotiate and reduce their commission. It is negotiable. However, I'm at a point right now where I've got consistent enough business where I do not do concessions on my commission. And the objection handler for that is, if I were to cut my commission so easily and not really fight for my own pay, what would I do to represent you on your property? Would I just accept the first low offer and tell you this is the best shot, or would I fight for you, right? Would I fight to get you the most possible? And so that's a great thing. Another way of looking at it is if I did your property for 2% commission and I got another lead that's a 3% buyer, who do you think I'm going to prioritize, right? I'm going to prioritize that person who I could potentially get 3% commission from versus this other one that's all this work for 2%, for less commission. There's less meat on the bone, less incentive, so to say. So in any case, I felt really good as I was sitting there in my accountability meeting with my friend. I saw that message pop up and I saw only the first sentence, and it's like, hey, Chris, sorry for getting back to you so late, ... And I was like, ooh, this is a response to, are they going to go with me? Have they made a decision? What's going on? Open it up. Was super excited to see that, hey, Chris, we decided we do want to work with you. And in any case, law of attraction, the quote that I really love, speak it, believe it, receive it. So with that said, I did those things. I spoke it, I believed it, and I received it. It's three-step process, baby. In any case, heading over to the house, calling it a day, might check some emails later. I didn't even post about my podcast that went live today. It's been one of those days where I've been out of the house all day. So I might do a post about that tonight. If not, I'll do it tomorrow.